This just in. Loving yourself or deepening the roots of loving yourself is a never ending journey. Hi, this is Nikki of nikkisconfettilife.com and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Garden of Mind. That's right. Loving yourself is a never ending journey. We are still on the 28 days of the self-love project, which is up on my blog, nikkisconfettilife.com. And today is day 11, but we're covering day 10 and day 11, and I'm going to tie those two in. Okay, loving yourself truly is a never-ending journey because each day you make choices consciously or self-consciously to reflect the love you have for yourself. You will not always make the right choice, so relax. You will not always make the best choice, so relax. And that is okay because you have the power to change your mind and your choice. You have the power to change your mind and your choice, and that is key. If you missed day 9, it is on the blog, okay? All right. Also, while working on these 28 days of loving yourself or deepening the roots of loving yourself, I discovered that there was levels to this thing. There are levels to this journey. There are mountains, there are peaks, there are hills, there are valleys. It's rocky road. There are smooth roads. I'm telling you, there are roads by the pond, by the river, and roads that lead to the ocean, the deep. Yes. So I discovered while I'm writing this, Spirit spoke to me and let me know there are levels to this thing. I was not happy to find out because usually levels require some sort of painful or eye-opening experience or request. But let me drop this little nugget on you. You can ask Spirit to let me learn this lesson with ease. Anytime you're going through something painful, you can ask Spirit to let me learn this lesson with ease. Mind blowing. Those things, just like this work thus far, aren't always pretty. Sometimes it's not always pretty the way we learn. A lot of the times it's not pretty the way we learn because we're not aware that we're learning until after the fact, okay? While we're in it, it's hard to see, but you can see the outcome. And your outcome is always going to be victorious when you're willing to learn the lesson of what you're going through at that time. And when Spirit spoke this to me and said there are levels to these things, I was like, nope, no thank you. I don't want to go through anything right now. I mean, I'm not in the mood, okay, to learn another life lesson right now. Get back with me later. But the benefits of doing the work outweigh the dirty work. The benefits of going through what you're going through outweighs the pain. I know you can't see it now, but it outweighs the pain. Even doing the hard work of learning to love yourself truthfully, truly, and honestly, there are flowers that bloom all around you. Those eternal flowers make it worth the work. And I will discuss the benefits of eternal flowers tomorrow. So that's what we're talking about today. Now, that was day 10. And you may be thinking, well, what kind of benefits? Well, when you go through something, it's just like a garden, the garden of mind. When you're planting something, first you got to get the seed or you have to get the bud. And then you have to prepare. You don't go out there in your Sunday's best. You don't go out there in a formal gown or a cocktail dress to garden. You put on some clothes that you know may get dirty, that you may tear or have a snare in, and then you get your gloves. And some people like gardening with their hands so they can feel the dirt. But I've learned even when I put on gloves, my hands, dirt still gets in. It seeps in some kind of way through those gloves. So gardening or doing the work is hard work, but the benefits of that flower or that tree or that bush blooming makes it worth the sore back and the aching knees and the cramping hands that you may get from planting those flowers or that tree or that shrub or that bush. So day 11 we're talking about love with benefits. Now, some people are getting love out there, but there's no benefits to the love that they're getting. So we want love with benefits, self-love with benefits. It comes with benefits. Now, a journey to true, deep self-love is the best, I'm trying to tell you, most rewarding hard work you could ever do for yourself. There are so many benefits, and these are some that I have discovered along the way. It builds this amazing confidence and resilience. I have not been as confident as I am now. I haven't always been as resilient as I am now. But the journey to loving myself and deepening the roots of loving myself has made me more confident. It has given me more resilience. I'm like, you know what? I've done this before. Have I been through this before? Nope, I don't want that. I love myself. And then you start feeling that confidence within yourself. I love myself. No, not the I fake love myself. So I buy myself all these things to surround me to make me feel good and give me that adrenaline of love. But I truly, deeply love myself. And that also involves saying no, or I'm not going to be in this situation, or I'm not going to put myself in that situation. And it also involves saying yes. Yes to the progress. Yes to the process. Yes to this challenging, difficult road where I'd rather just go to sleep and wake up tomorrow and hope it goes away, but it doesn't work like that, okay? It builds, another benefit is it builds this relationship with yourself that is not built on lies. Well, if you've been doing the work of truly loving yourself and excavating your authentic self and finding out who you truly are and who you really are, then the love and the relationship that you have for yourself isn't built on lies. You know, lies such as you're weak, or you're like your dad, or you're like your family. They never went anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere. Those are lies. And when you start speaking the truth to yourself about yourself, then you develop a better relationship with yourself that's not built on lies. Some families teach their children that they are better than other people. Well, you're not better than someone else. That's a lie. When you realize and come into, I guess, revelation, when you come into revelation about yourself, who you truly are, you can have a different type of relationship with yourself. And that's an honest relationship with yourself that's not built on lies. So go back when we're talking about excavating the authentic self. See yourself through the eyes of the Creator. Okay? All right. Another benefit is it makes you better for those you love, those that love you, and those who you are yet to love. You're already there. When you've done the work, you become a better mother. You become a better sister. You become a better daughter, a better brother, a better father. You become a better human being. You become a better human being when you take the time to do the work that it takes to truly love yourself and to deepen the roots of loving yourself. It makes you better for everybody. It makes you better for mankind. Trust and believe that. It makes you a better person. All right. Another benefit, it makes you choose peace over pain. You look at a situation and say, that's going to bring me pain. I'm going to choose peace. That's going to be a lot of confusion. I don't want to get involved with that type of group. You know, I'm going to choose peace. You say, I've got 10 projects going on already. I don't need another one. I'm going to choose peace. It makes you say, I've got 10 projects. About 5 of these projects need to be put on the back burner or it must go. I'm going to choose peace. If it means getting into a big discussion or argument with a person, you'll start saying to yourself, you know what? This gonna bring a lot of pain, and I'm gonna choose peace. And when you can talk to me better than what you talk to me, then we can have the conversation that we need to have. All right. It teaches you to be less judgmental and more mindful of your own business. You're not in everybody's business if you're taking care of yourself and you're about the business of loving yourself. Believe it or not, gossiping about everybody else is not a sign that you love yourself. You don't want your closet door open for all the world to see. You don't want us to open up your sock and your underwear drawer now, do you? No, you do not. So why would you help expose others or run lies on others or talk about others behind their back? I'm a firm believer if you cannot go to the person and say it to their face, then you do not need to be saying it behind their backs. And even if you were going to say it to their face, there's a way to do that too. All right. So it strengthens the law of attraction. It sets you up to receive the greater goodness of life. Yes, loving yourself, getting in tune with who you really are, who God created you to be, whom the Creator created you to be, your true self, loving yourself, it strengthens the law of attraction. Believe that. It sets you up to receive greater goodness in life, all right? Because you're not feeling poorly about yourself. You're not putting out those bad vibes. You're not walking around angry. You're not putting out those bad vibes or those negative vibes. It causes you to have good vibes. It's love. Love makes us all happy. Love brings about joy. Love brings about happiness. It's that feel good emotion. Love helps strengthen the laws of attraction. When you're loving yourself and you're loving everybody else and you're a loving being, good things seem to just rain on you. Why wouldn't you want that? All right. It teaches you to let others be. I forgot to say something about it making you be less judgmental about other people. When you know what you've been through and the struggles that you've had, and you embrace those struggles and you go through, you have empathy, sympathy, kindness, and passion and compassion on others. All right. Another benefit of the self-love or deepening your self-love is it teaches you to let others be as free as you want to be. It's a dangerous thing to be religious without self-love. It's a dangerous thing to be spiritual without self-love. You know why? It creates self-righteous behavior. It creates a self-righteous stench. Okay? When you are free as you want to be, why wouldn't you want others to be free? And when you truly love yourself, their free doesn't have to look like you're free. Their spiritual journey does not have to look like yours. They don't have to go to the same church and the same denomination that you go to. You enjoy your freedom. Let others enjoy their freedom. Oh, well, I'm worried about the consequences that they may face if they don't believe like I believe, and if they don't think like I think, and if they don't dress like I dress. You're not free. When you're truly free. When I became truly free, I became conscious of how I thought about others and how I judged others. I let those people be free. Their consequences are theirs. I'm on my own journey. All right? All right. Self-love can illuminate your path. It can make your journey so much clearer. It can make your purpose so much clearer. When you love yourself, you see better. You see yourself better. You begin to see your purpose. You begin to see your path. You see clearer when you love yourself. All right. Self-love is dynamic. It grows through actions that mature us. This is the last one. When we act in ways that expand self-love in us, we begin to accept our weaknesses and our own strengths. Yes, your strengths too. We have less of a need to explain our shortcomings. We have more compassion for ourselves as human beings, struggling to find personal meaning. Self-love helps us to create a more centered life. But you must do the work that brings gratification like no other. And that's that self-love work. Now, it's Friday in my beautiful city. We are having beautiful weather today. I don't know what your city looks like, but I hope that you can find a way to enjoy yourself this weekend. Be blessed, and I'll see you again soon.